All right, so we're going to look at page 41 and 42 in your guided workbook. And so basically what we're doing is we're taking this information and substituting the formulas they gave you. So 5 is concentration 1, that's gallons per milliliters, and we're looking for the volume. And concentration 2 is 4 gallons per milliliters and a 100-gallon mix. So it comes up with the volume of concentration 1 needs to be 80 gallons. So what they're trying to get you to understand is how these units can cancel each other out. So the first one is gallons per milliliters, and you're trying to find the volume. And the other one is gallons per milliliters. So essentially what happens is the gallons per milliliters cancel out, and the two volumes will be the same. So this volume will equal gallons. I gave you a little bit more technical math there. But that's what it's ending up happening on these problems. This one, your roommate walks 3 miles per hour and it takes her 8 minutes, and you have the same class and you walk 5 miles per hour. So how many minutes is it going to take you? So even though the units aren't the same, the miles per hour and the minutes, what happens is the miles per hour on each side basically cancel out, and all you're left with are the minutes. So 3 is your roommate and 8 minutes, and 5 is you, and your time would be 4.8 minutes. Okay, so here's another one. You have a fixed budget for your flooring for your new house. So it's the rate, which is $4 per square foot, and the number of inches it covers is 89,280. And the more expensive flooring is $6 per square foot, and then you want to know the cost. So to figure out that cost, you're going to take the calculation is going to come out to be 59,520 square inches. And again, your units are canceling over here. The dollars per square foot and the dollars per square foot are canceling, and all you're left are the inches squared. Alright, so these last ones are the same types of problems. So Jenny eats 1/4 cup of oatmeal, and her container lasts 36 days. And her husband eats 1/2 cup, so 1/4 cup for 36 days. Not 3/4 cup. 1/2 cup per day. So this should be 1/2. For her husband would last 12 days. Okay. A mole is a strange unit of measurement. So we have the moles, and then we have the volume. So the moles is 10 to the third, and the volume, and the other moles is 10 to the fourth, and the volume. So canceling out, the volume is going to be 10 milliliters. Okay. So on the last one, this requires a couple of steps. So on this last one, we have 2 different strains of this bacteria. So the first one, you're going to use the formula, and it's going to be C1, that's your first one, times 1 equals C2 times 10. So that means C1 is 10 times C2, because you can sort of leave off the 1. And then we're going to do the same thing for C2 and C3. And so we're trying to find the concentration of the first one. So it's going to be 10 times the concentration of the second one. So we're taking this value and replacing it to C2. So we get the concentration of the first one is 100 times the concentration of the third one. So then they gave you the information. They said the third concentration is 75 bacteria per milliliter. So what was the concentration of the first one? So the concentration of the first measuring was 7,500 bacteria per milliliter. So I hope this helps. Have a great one.